Stop doing this when you see your dog stretch towards you. Most people think it's cute. It is. But it actually means something specific. And once you know what it means, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. Dogs can't talk. That's the deal. But they figured out a whole other way to tell us exactly what they're thinking. And most of us are just completely missing it. Your dog is talking to you all day long, and you're probably nodding along like you understand, when really you have no idea what they just said. One of the biggest ones people get wrong? That big, dramatic stretch your dog does every time you walk through the door. There's actually a name for it, a reason behind it. And honestly, when you find out what it's really about, it's kind of adorable. Here's the thing though. A lot of people see that stretch and just think, oh, my dog was napping and they're just waking up. Like, okay, thanks for the biology lesson, but no, that's not what's happening here. The stretch your dog does when they're waking up from a nap is actually completely different from the stretch they do when they see you. Different muscles, different posture, completely different meaning. If you've been lumping those two things together, you've been accidentally ignoring something your dog has been trying to tell you literally every single day. It's kind of like if your friend waved at you every time they saw you, and you kept thinking they were just exercising their arm. A bit rude, honestly. Okay, so let's get into it. That full body stretch your dog does when you come home, front legs out, butt in the air, chest low to the ground, that move has a name. Dog trainers and animal behaviorists call it a greeting stretch, or sometimes a play bow. And it's not random, it's intentional. Your dog is literally saying hello to you in dog language. It's their version of throwing their arms open. Now here's where it gets interesting. Dogs actually have a really limited vocabulary when it comes to making sounds. They've got barking, whining, growling, and a few other things. But their body language? That's where they're basically writing novels. And the greeting stretch is one of the most positive, enthusiastic things a dog can communicate. It means they're happy to see you, they feel safe around you, and this is the part people don't expect. They might actually be inviting you to play. The play bow, which looks almost identical, is something dogs do with each other all the time. It's like dogs have a universal signal that means, hey, I want to play and I promise I'm not being aggressive. They'll do it with other dogs at the park, they'll do it with cats in the house, and yes, they absolutely do it with you. When your dog bows toward you like that, they're treating you like one of their own. They see you as someone worth playing with, someone they actually want to hang out with. Which, when you think about it, is honestly one of the nicest things anyone has ever said to you. But there's more going on here. Beyond just the play invite, the greeting stretch is also a sign of trust and comfort. Dogs don't do this with strangers. They don't walk up to someone they're unsure about and throw a big open stretch in their direction. That would be like going up to someone you just met and immediately giving them a hug. Dogs don't do that. They reserve that kind of open, vulnerable body language for people they genuinely feel comfortable with. The fact that your dog does it when they see you means you're in. You're their person. You're safe. Now there's a bit of a science layer here too. When your dog stretches in general, there's something called pandiculation happening. That's just a fancy word for the full body stretch that wakes up the muscles and nervous system. And when your dog sees you and does it, there's actually a theory that it's partly because seeing you literally activates them. Like their body is getting ready to move because they're excited. They went from chilling to, oh wait, my favorite human is here, in about half a second, and the stretch is their body catching up with their emotions. Some behaviorists also believe that dogs have learned over thousands of years of living with humans that we respond well to this particular move. We see the stretch, we smile, we say, "Ah," we lean down and pet them. So in a way, it might have become this lovely little feedback loop. Dog stretches, human responds with love, dog keeps doing it. Not because the dog is manipulating you, dogs aren't that calculated, but because positive things happening after a behavior means that behavior sticks. So in a way, your dog has accidentally trained you to give them attention, and the stretch is the trigger. Congratulations, you've been played, and you loved every second of it. What's really sweet about all of this is that it means your dog is genuinely happy when you show up. They're not just tolerating your existence. They're not just waiting for you to fill the bowl. They actually genuinely want to be around you. Animals don't perform emotions they don't feel. When your dog stretches toward you, that whole body movement is coming from a real place. There's no pretending involved. It's pure. Let's also talk about how to tell the difference between a greeting stretch and other similar-looking things. Because not every stretch a dog does toward you is the same. If your dog stretches and then immediately gets low to the ground with their ears flattened and tail tucked, that's actually a submissive posture, not a happy greeting. That means they might be a little anxious or trying to show deference. A happy greeting stretch usually comes with a wagging tail, either slow and wide or fast and wiggly, relaxed ears and soft eyes. Their whole face looks loose, not tense. You might also see them wiggling their back half because they can barely contain themselves. That's the good version. That's the I love you and you are my favorite version. You should also know that some dogs do the greeting stretch more than others. Highly social breeds, your Labradors, your Golden Retrievers, your Boxers, they do it all the time. Other dogs, especially more independent types or dogs who maybe didn't have the best start in life, might not do it as often. That doesn't mean they love you less. It just means they express it differently. Kind of like how some people hug everyone they meet and others just sort of nod in your direction but still really care about you. If you have a rescue dog who didn't do the greeting stretch at first but has slowly started doing it, that's actually a massive milestone. It means they've built enough trust with you that they feel safe being that open and happy around you. That stretch showing up for the first time from a dog who was scared when you first got them, that's huge. That's months of patience and consistency paying off in one adorable little move. And now that we're here, what should you do when your dog does it? The answer is pretty simple. Respond. Get down on their level if you can. Match their energy. If you just walk past a dog who stretches to greet you without acknowledging it, they actually notice that. It doesn't devastate them, they're resilient, but dogs do track whether their communication lands. Responding to the stretch, petting them, talking to them, doing the bow back, yes, you can do it too, it will be weird and they will love it, tells them that you got the message. Communication received. And honestly, after a long day, having a creature who is just absolutely thrilled you walked through the door give you their biggest, happiest greeting is pretty hard to beat. Here's what really gets me about all of this. Humans spend so much time wondering if their pets actually love them, or if it's just about food. And the answer is sitting right there in that stretch. Your dog isn't eating when you walk through the door. They're not getting any food right in that moment. They're just stretching toward you because they are genuinely, actually, honestly happy you're there. And they've been doing this their whole lives, and most of us have been smiling at it without realizing that our dog was basically saying, "You are the best part of my day every day." That's wild to think about. That's kind of a lot, actually. So to bring it all together, when your dog stretches toward you when they see you, it's called a greeting stretch or a play bow. It means they're happy to see you, they feel safe with you, they might want to play, and they genuinely consider you one of their favorite things in the world. It's one of the most positive things a dog can say without words. The waking up stretch is different. That's just biology. But the one aimed right at you, that's love. Or the closest thing dogs have to it, which honestly might be even better because dogs don't do love halfway. Now that you know what the stretch means, you're probably going to notice your dog doing 100 other little things and wonder what those mean too. Watch the next video. I break down 10 more dog body language signals most owners completely miss.